Standard intramuscular injections follow a linear path from the skin down to the muscle. When the needle is withdrawn, this straight channel allows irritating, staining, or viscous medications to travel back up into the subcutaneous tissue and skin. The Z-track technique solves this by displacing the top tissue layers before insertion, creating a staggered zigzag track that seals medication deep inside the muscle. This prevents contact with superficial fat and skin, avoiding irritation, tissue damage, or permanent staining. Successful delivery requires strict precision in how the tissue is moved, the angle of insertion, and the timing of the withdrawal. The ventrogluteal site is the preferred choice for this procedure. It offers a thick muscle mass and is positioned away from major nerves and blood vessels. Clean the site with an alcohol swab, using a circular motion that starts at the center and moves outward, covering a 5-centimeter radius. Allow the alcohol to air dry completely before proceeding. Injecting through wet alcohol drags the chemical irritant into the wound track, which causes a burning sensation for the patient and increases localized inflammation. Use the ulnar side, the heel, of your non-dominant hand to firmly pull the skin 1 to 1.5 inches laterally from the target site. As the diagram shows, this movement drags the epidermis and subcutaneous fat out of their resting vertical alignment with the stationary muscle. The instructional illustration shows that the tissue must be shifted laterally, not pinched or bunched upward, to ensure the track will be occluded later. Releasing traction too early shears the tissue as layers snap back. This breaks the seal, allowing medication to leak into the fat layer. You must maintain this firm lateral tension from the moment of insertion until the needle is completely removed. Using a swift, dart-like motion, insert the needle at a 90-degree angle to puncture the displaced tissue and reach the muscle. If protocol requires aspiration, pull back on the plunger for 5 to 10 seconds to confirm the needle has not entered a blood vessel. Deliver the medication slowly, following a pace of 10 seconds for every 1 milliliter of fluid. A slow rate allows the dense muscle fibers to stretch and accommodate the volume, reducing the back pressure that causes drug tracking. Once the medication is delivered, hold the needle completely still for 10 seconds before withdrawing it. Removing the needle too quickly releases internal pressure that forces viscous medication backward through the puncture track and out of the muscle. Waiting the full 10 seconds gives the fluid time to begin dispersing into the muscle fibers, equalizing the pressure at the needle tip. This mandatory pause ensures the medication remains where it was intended and the patient receives the full therapeutic dose. Smoothly withdraw the needle at the same 90-degree angle. Simultaneously release the lateral pull of your non-dominant hand. As the tissue slides back into place, the needle track in the skin moves away from the track in the muscle, creating an indirect path that blocks any medication from escaping. Apply gentle pressure with a dry gauze pad, but do not massage the site. Massaging the injection site generates pressure that can force the medication through the zigzag seal and into the subcutaneous layer. Engage the needle's safety mechanism immediately and place it into a sharps container before removing your gloves. A correctly performed Z-track injection will leave the skin surface dry, with no bruising or medication staining. Maintaining firm lateral tension, waiting the full 10 seconds, and avoiding post-injection massage are the requirements for a successful seal. These mechanics ensure the full dose reaches the muscle tissue while protecting the patient from localized pain and long-term tissue damage.